On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Warriors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 1. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Valentine in at the 3 slot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Levine. Rebounded by McGee. Here's Los Angeles now, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year. With the injuries, you don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when for young teams, once the scouting report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
And he gets it back. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
LeBron passes to Davis. White against James. Shoots over White. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to White. Six to shoot. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Green dishes to Davis. It's tipped. And here comes White, leading the fast break over Bradley. And it's White missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Lakers passing it around, and Davis throws it down.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Outside, Levine. To the inside. The shot's good from Carter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's LeBron. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Levine after LeBron James's miss. And Davis sends it back.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Green, no luck. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Bradley. Down low, McGee scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
White the pass to Valentine. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Fast break, the Lakers. LeBron leading the charge. Yep, it counts.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early.
Parang JC,
Take charge
ang
of his
gusto mo
life at a young
1-on-1.
age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Now, here's Valentine. James covering, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's White. 8 points his last outing. Levine for 3.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Count it, good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
It's stolen by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, Jim Boylan, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his interim stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believes in him moving forward.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. So at Chicago now, it's a 10-point game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Howard kicks to LeBron over Valentine. They get the rebound. Howard can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And for Boylan, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylan's approach.
Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jump. Oh, wow. Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Green finds Bradley. Back to Green. Lakers passing it around. And Davis can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Good on the bucket.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Green. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Green. Passes it to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Denzel Valentine. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
James outside. And James throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Satoransky, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
LeBron left side, and LeBron throws it down.
One of the guys who only has one mode. I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times.
Chicago calls timeout. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be a trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. One-on-one fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. Last year, getting it done. Was in at about 9 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Off target from three-point range.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 15. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim. Make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
Yeah, and that's going to require great communication. Guys have to talk to one another to avoid breakdowns.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Satoransky. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
James looking around. The drive by Rondo. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
1:24 left to play here in the first. James against Satoransky. James with it. 19 points in the game. Here's Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Here's the floater. Good D by James.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dunn passes to Young. And here is Satoransky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Thomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he is very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for James.
An excellent defender. You can see that Dunn takes pleasure in coming up with steals.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Morris. Inside, it's tipped. Young with the steal. To the middle, here's Carter.
You love the defensive effort. Morris giving every ounce of energy he has to throw shooters off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoransk there with Dunn, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Now the pass to Satoranski. Back to Dunn. Young outside. Pass to Carter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Dunn misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Morris outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. And the Lakers also making a switch.
Yeah.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the inside, Young. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Down low. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White, bounce pass. 5 on the clock. LaVine finds Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Lakers leading by 16. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris, left side. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. Chicago grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Levine. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 8 points.
They're so precise off the pass. I mean, this is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Kuzma outside. And stolen by Valentine. Outside, White. And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Markkanen kicks to Young. Outside, White. Wide open look. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope finds Morris. Good defensive work there by Young.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Levine can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
White, left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
First, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Levine dishes to Valentine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Young. Tries from 16. And again, no good by Chicago. Young with the steal. Inside. Markkanen, good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Davis. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Levine for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Alex Caruso. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Bradley against White. Shot clock at 5. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley. 21 points for LeBron.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Take a look at the numbers for James. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. and he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
The drive by LeBron. Young with the steal. Bradley against White. To the paint. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Valentine wide open, he fires. Tries again, and it's sent back by Howard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. But now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude, David, thanks. And they double up LeBron. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now here's James. Defense right on him. Back to Davis. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Shoots it up. Davis can't get that one to fall.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And White kicks to Levine. With the teardrop, Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Thaddeus Young. Satoransky's checked in for Valentine. And it's done in for White.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Kev, with the competitive nature of Zach LaVine is what drives him. I mean, he spoke up more for and against his team last season as they had a rough go in the standings.
Down low, here's Satoransky. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
They kick it out to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. And they double up James. Howard finds James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Levine wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
James against Levine. LeBron passes to Davis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Davis has got 12.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Carter kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Hutchison. Shoots the three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. LeBron against Dunn. Pass to Rondo. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead from the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points. And it's just about time now for
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 5. White, bounce pass. Carter against McGee. Carter, that's good. 6 points for him.
There is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable. It feels like he can score at will from there.
Bradley finds Green. LeBron outside. Davis, the pass to McGee. Bradley, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, 3-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively, incredible.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Over Green. Again, Chicago.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And stolen by White. It's stolen by Bradley. From deep, Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's White, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
James dishes to Bradley. And they double up James. Shot from 12. Again, the Lakers.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Carter left side. And he makes good on the layup. Carter's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's LeBron with the drive. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. White against Bradley. And White kicks to Markkanen. A 3-pointer, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Levine, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Zach Levine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, he has a great first step. I mean, when he is trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James, and it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Knocks it loose. White finds Carter. McGee with the block, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. Markkanen. Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Caruso. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Davis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Carter.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Young. Good season for him last year. Put up about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Kuzma finds Caldwell Pope. Kuzma against Levine. Kuzma passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's White. Young trying to break free, and it's White missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Saransky's checked in for Denzel Valentine. From deep three-point range, Kuzma can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And White kicks to Levine. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the Lakers with another miss. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 20 points.
This is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Here's Caruso. White covering. Kuzma against Levine. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. Good on the baseline, Jay. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Caldwell Pope outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, Satoransky. 6 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. He's off on the first. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Markkanen, and it's done in for White. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Alex Caruso. Here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope finds Rondo. Out left to the wing. Back to Howard. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Levine with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
From 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Misses from close range. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Dunn attacking. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Young dishes to Levine. Shoots over Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Good on the second free throw. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. And Young slams it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Kuzma passes to Rondo. Back to Kuzma. A 3. The offensive rebound. And it's good for 2. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Young, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And 11 points for Thaddeus Young.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for the Lakers, LeBron, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. And Levine, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. C-Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Come on. Wow. You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Well, Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And Satoransky kicks to Carter. Levine against James. 5 to shoot. Dunn passes to Carter. It's good. Carter's got 10.
And this is what teammates expect from their point guards. Dunn, pacing the offense well there.
Levine against James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. McGee's checked in.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
On the wing, Levine. Over LeBron. That one a little long. Green against Satoransky. James finds Howard. Outside, Green. Here's McGee. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison, and it's Felicio in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Dunn. Not really his range, and it's off target. Bradley kicks to LeBron. Baseline J on the way, and Bradley gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
The pass to Dunn. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. There's so many better in different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
It's Bradley on the wing. A baseline J. No good off the front iron. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Arcidiacono. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And that one's good, Harrison.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to McGee. He's looking for James and finds him. Lakers passing it around. The three from Dudley. The Lakers rebound. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Here's Arcidiacono. At the top of the key, Felicio. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think it's adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
And it's Dunn in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Certainly a work in progress from there, but Dunn really needs to become a knockdown threat from downtown.
Cook the pass to Dudley. And the Lakers with another miss. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The shot by Harrison, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And the NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's the Lakers with it. And Dudley kicks to Caruso. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Harrison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't get the first one. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Caruso, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Cornette. And again, no good by Chicago.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Cook kicks to Caruso. Here's Dudley on the money from 12 feet away. Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Arcidiacono, the pass to Dunn. Regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories, whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can
Dirk
go to
Nowitzki.
Marshall
all
Dirk
these guys.
Nowitzki, yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half, gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Cornette. The pass to Arcidiacono. Here's Felicio. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Harrison. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Inside, Cornette, and it's sent back by Morris. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Harrison. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Cornette can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. On the wing, Morris. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wills these shots in.
And Chicago has possession. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Arcidiacono. A fadeaway, and it goes down 2 points. Cornette's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Here is Cook. Clock at 6. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's Caruso. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Arcidiacono. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to Felicio. And that one, good. Felicio's got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Kuzma outside. Kicks it to Cook. Pass to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Cook missing. And Chicago shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. He's off on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes both free throws. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here is Cook. Stolen away. Passes to Cornette. Launches it. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside Bradley. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made...
All right, David, great